My brother in North Carolina, his neighbor had this, hasn't used it for a couple years, was wanting real bad to get rid of it. I stole it. They're about a little over $20,000 to buy one. I don't quite have that much money in it, but we bought his whole system. We got a lot of junk with it. So as we build it here, we have to fix several things. It's an old machine. It's oak, so some of the screws are rusted and the pans were flippy floppy, you know. So you think you're going to clean one day, and then as you walk around it, you realize something's broke. You might fix for a day. But we've been pretty happy with it. That's only happened a couple times. But when something's broke, the first thing you see is you don't get the quality of the cleaning job. You know, if you get it set right, it does an excellent job.
And cleanliness is even more important in this case. Earl grows small grains and mills flour with his son Jeff that they sell to grocery stores and restaurants throughout the state. For them, clean grain is very important. The next step is someone's oven.
So the small grains come to this building here. Right now what we've been doing is we've been cleaning rye, because we use quite a bit of rye in our cover crops in our rotation. We sell some also. Then we'll be cleaning wheat for the mill. This cleaner behind me is a 298D clipper cleaner. This was our new addition this year. We have like 40 different screens with it. We don't exactly know what all we can clean yet, but we know we can clean soybeans and oats and rye and the small grains. We could probably do milo and some of those other grains. We haven't experimented with that. We're still building the infrastructure, getting the grain in and then turn around getting it out. Prior to this, we had a two-screen cleaner. We were not happy with the quality of the grain going into the mill. So this is a 4-screen cleaner. We can walk around to the back side here and I can show you the different screens. So coming out of the purge tank above it, we can regulate the flow. And the first screen we call a scalper screen. So that will take out seed heads, stuff like that, grasshoppers. The second screen actually does some cleaning. So it'll take out some of your smalls. Then the third screen is actually a second scalper. It does a little more cleaning. Then the fourth screen is your final screen before it goes into the conveyor belt and into the Pro box. Okay, this cleaner coming off of the purge box actually sucks the chaff off of the grain, so that's your first cleaning operation. So there's an adjustment on top that will adjust the airflow that will suck across the grain up there, and that is discharged outside through the large 12-inch tubes that you see on the back side. Then it takes quite a while to find the right screens for the right crop. And sometimes it's just 1/64th of an inch on your screens, but that makes a difference in taking out the smalls and the dust and stuff like that. So it's not unusual for us to change those screens 2 or 3 times until we're happy with the final product. And so then we might have to re-clean 20 or 30 bushel, you know, just because we weren't happy with the quality.